The Tastemaster SA is brought to you by Clover, made with love for the ones you love. Last week on the Tastemaster SA, after meeting our 10 talented new contestants, they were assigned their first challenge, to bake a cake in tribute to their mom. The bottom 6 now face the first elimination challenge in the competition. Who will rise to the occasion? Mpho, Danny, Kershnie, Larce or Dustine?
This food lovers market in Dordrecht is absolutely gorgeous. This is Ellie Cook's dream. Everything is here, all in one stop, in one shop.
We're just taking a stroll, looking at all of the delicious donuts, and we're like, wow, there's Zola.
What is she doing here?
Hello, contestants. I'm sure you followed the smells and they led you right to me.
Yes.
So today is officially the very first elimination challenge. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Danny, how are you feeling?
I'm a little bit nervous because I said bread was my thing. So the stakes are high if it involves any kind of bread.
I'm glad you mentioned that because as you can see, we are surrounded by beautifully baked bread. And today's elimination challenge theme is all about bread.
Bread, I love it.
Honestly, I don't really bake a lot of bread. It only happened during COVID.
Did you guys know that Food Lovers Market is actually the only national retailer that has a from-scratch bakery in every single store? Wow. So that means every baked item is baked fresh in store. How awesome is that? I love bread, so I'm in my element, surrounded by deliciousness. I'm going to introduce someone really special who is going to give you a little gift. Jose, the manager of this Food Lovers Bakery.
Hey, how are you doing?
Very well.
Hey, are you excited for this challenge?
Yes. Oh, good answer.
I've got a gift for you. I call it Lier. It's a sourdough starter.
Lovely.
She's the mother of all this variety of bread that I have here.
Okay.
Wow.
You need to feed it every day. My Lier, she's now 35 days old.
I feed my sourdough starter Alice twice a day with a little bit of water and flour to keep her happy and thriving.
So I actually brought my sourdough starter to Cape Town with me, and my sourdough starter's name is Joanne.
Thank you so much, Jose.
And all the best.
Thank you. Thank you, Jose. Right, guys, I'm going to let you loose on the delicious baked items. Grab a few things, and then we'll head back to the Tastemaster kitchen.
I literally want to try every single sourdough.
With a range of freshly baked breads to choose from, the contestants select their favorites to inspire them for the upcoming Elimination Challenge. It's the first hurdle on their journey to the Tastemaster title and a grand prize of 200,000 Rand from Capitec Business Banking to add bold flavor to their future.
The 200,000 Rand from Capitec Business Banking will better my future and allow me to slow down a little bit and fully focus on my cooking and baking and see if I can pursue this as a path in my life.
Winning 200,000 from Capitec Business Banking would definitely be a blessing in my life. I would like to invest it in my business and possibly just study further. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
It's time for their first masterclass.
The bread course has become more than just a side story. So nowadays, if you go to a fine dining restaurant, you are served a bread course that has multiple accoutrements that form part of the eating experience. So today, I'm going to give you some ideas. So first, let's make anchovy oil. And I'm going to use some olive oil. So what I'm going to do is just put a generous amount in the pan, turn it on just to start heating up. And then what we're going to do is flavor the oil. So today I'm going to use some anchovies. This is all about giving you ideas on how to elevate a bread course and tell a story. And because I'm telling a story, I love to celebrate sort of South African indigenous ingredients. We've got some African sage or Mpho. Use that to add flavor, to add interest.
I really love the way that Zola used the African herbs. That really surprised me that that combination actually works together.
Okay, so then I'm gonna add some acidity because it is seafood and citrus brings out that flavor. These are just ideas to inspire you. I don't want to see the same thing. I want, you to tell your story. And that's it, our first little journey on our bread course excursion. Now to zhuzh up a classic combination, bread and butter. I've got some dried apricots, which have been soaked. So you can soak them in rooibos, imagine that flavor. Now, apricots are very tangy, so I also like to add a bit of honey, just for a bit of sweetness as well. So let's blend these first. I'm gonna add some clover Moy River butter, delish.
Oh, okay. A busy, a blend out apricot, achela butter. I'm like interested. It looks so smooth, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to taste.
Okay, that looks good to me. So I'm not gonna decorate mine. Of course, you're in the competition, so presentation definitely matters. Okay, apricot butter, done. One more?
Yes, please.
Oh, good answer.
Yes, please.
Good answer.
What I'm learning from the masterclass is unbelievable. You don't think that an old dog can learn so many new tricks, but you absolutely do.
Who here loves avos? Wonderful, all round. So we're gonna make an avo crema. We're very lucky in South Africa because our avo season is really, really long and it tastes wonderful and delicious and creamy. It's a lovely texture. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 avos here. So avo going in. With avo, you have to season. So this is a herb salt. I'm gonna add some chili flakes as well.
My fave.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, is Mpho gonna shout more for the chili? Okay, garlic going in. Let's blend it up. Where there's avo, I always encourage acidity, not only to stop the oxidization, but also to bring out the flavor. Okay, that looks good. So I'm gonna add some sour cream to add the cream part. And I love sour cream because it adds a tanginess as well. I know we're adding lemon as well, but it's a different kind of tang. Just a little. Lovely, smooth, interesting texture, different from all the other, dip and spread components in this bread course.
I really love the way that Zola told a story through all of her different components, and it was interesting to see them all actually come together in the end.
Oh wow, the apricot is really good.
It's nice, yeah?
It's like sweety soury.
Sweet, tangy.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
The anchovies, that was very surprising that I fell in love with that. That was very beautiful.
Your challenge is to make an intricate and inspired bread course. You will need to make a sourdough loaf. You need to flavor it, shape it, and make sure that it's perfectly baked. And to go along with it, I need you to make 4 different kinds of spreads, dipping sauces, and accompaniments.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Are you guys ready for your elimination challenge?
Yes.
Okay, good.
After the masterclass, I am feeling a little bit better, but I still have too many ideas piling in my head.
I'm feeling a lot lighter because I understand everything better.
Up next, it's all things bread as the contestants rise to the challenge and get baking. Create a dish inspired by this week's theme and you could win a KitchenAid utensil set as well as a 1,500 Rand voucher from Food Lovers Market and Clover and Today product hampers. Visit Food Lovers Market to shop the ingredients and make sure to include a Clover product. To enter, share a photo of your creation on the competition post on the Tastemaster SA's Facebook or X pages, or you can share it to Instagram or TikTok and tag @Tastemaster SA. Use #CloverMadeWithLove, #FoodLoversMarket, and #the Tastemaster SA to enter. T's and C's apply. When it's fresh from the oven, every bite tells a story. Melted or drizzled bread begins with Clover.
Before I get you started on today's challenge, let me introduce you to the guest judge. He's somebody whose face might be familiar to you. He made you some treats. So today it's your chance to treat him to something delicious and spectacular. Please welcome Chef Danielle Blignaut from the Cellars-Hohenort.
I'm Danielle Blignaut. I'm the head chef here at the Cellars-Hohenort. We have this 9-hectare property. We actually have a herb and vegetable garden on the property as well, where we harvest quite a few of our ingredients for our fresh produce and to our everyday uses in our dishes. I was fortunate to have a grandmother from a young age that raised me. And I remember as a kid just working with her, watching her cook and all of that. And I think my passion came from that, and it's just been bliss ever since. We bake our bread fresh every day. We just keep on pushing to try and better ourselves. We work on perfection. We strive to make guests actually feel happy and loved. Home away from home, but with that little bit of je ne sais quoi, that little bit of extra, so they get greeted with a wonderful, friendly staff, and the food and everything just warms up their hearts as they dine with us.
Welcome, Chef. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Zola. It's very nice to be here. I'm looking forward to seeing what the contestants have to bake for us today.
Right, let's get down to business. You will have 2 hours to bake your bread as well as the accompaniments. Now, don't all faint, because that sounds like a lot to do. But today, the wonderful people at Food Lovers Market have given you a batch of their ready-proven sourdough. For those of you who still have your adorable Sensodyne pins, of course, you can play those, and that will buy you an extra 10 minutes. But remember, as Mpho knows, you can only use it once. She also knows it, though. Right. Are you ready for your very first elimination challenge?
Yes.
Chef, over to you.
Contestants, your time starts in 3, 2, 1, bake.
Yay! Good luck, everyone.
Time starts now, and I need to start the bread. But first, I need to toast the nuts and the fillings that go into my bread. I am making a almond and thyme bread dough.
Today I am making rolls with ricotta cheese and some prosciutto ham.
For my bread filling, I'm going to be putting in some Italian parsley, some Parmesan cheese, some clover gouda, and some garlic, paprika, and mixed herbs.
I'm making a most delicious sourdough with mixed olives. I love sourdough, I love making bread. I am absolutely determined not to have a repeat of my first cooking experience. I'm not going to mess this one up.
So I'm about to get my thyme and almond rolls in the oven, and I'm using the Clover Butcher Spray. And I'm super happy. Thank you, Clover. I know for sure my bread rolls are not going to burn.
I am making a sourdough sorghum seeded bread. So it's spiced with cinnamon and nutmeg.
So I'm making a fuga tearing style bread with a za'atar oil, flat breads with an avocado smash, crackers with a roasted garlic tzatziki, and dukkha butter knotted rolls with citrus and thyme butter. I start with my garlic and getting the clover olive fried into a small cast iron pan in order to get that in the oven and roasting. Clover products have been a staple in my family for the longest time and form part of my most favorite food memories. I really love the Clover fried olive oil, particularly because it's in a squeeze bottle and you can get a large amount of oil quickly.
My 4 sides are avocado rahita, butter chicken inspired dip, masala chili oil, and whipped feta yogurt.
I'll be making a Parmesan yogurt dip, olive oil with olives in it, and balsamic vinegar, biltong butter, and avo dip. The Clover medium fat sour cream is for my yogurt dip. It's going to enhance the flavors with a bit of sourness.
I'm making a feta whip with some pumpkin seeds and honey. I'm doing a ceviche with prawns, avocado, tomato, onion, and cilantro, and anchovy butter with parsley.
So ndiendla na xinkwa xa mehe xa plain lexi nga pimiwa xi na corn la ndzeni xa fambiselana na ti-component hinkwato leti nga ti endla, jam ya ku yi hlanganisiwe na butter, evo ya ku yi na acha, muroho wa ku na cream na timanga, na biltong ya swa ku yi na cabbage.
It's the Clover Moy River butter, and I'm using this as a filling on the inside of my knots. I am starting the dukkha knots and spreading my dukkha butter on top, folding it over and cutting it into thin strips for the rolls.
Seems very spicy and flavorful here by you. What are you creating for us?
Right now, I'm busy with an avocado raita.
Oh, novel idea. Okay. So what are you doing differently today to your previous challenge?
I was trying to manage time. I don't know if I am managing it, but I need to speed up.
Yeah.
Dustine, what are you creating? It looks very interesting for us.
I'm doing a prawn ceviche. This is a mixture of lemon, lime, and a bit of clover crush orange. And I'm just going to let that now cook in the fridge for 30 minutes.
Are we going for Mediterranean? Are you also?
Honor, thank you. It's called Mediterranean.
Oh, Mediterranean. Okay, new word to add to the vocab. Explain.
So Mediterranean is just an update on the traditional Mediterranean flavors that we all love.
Because traditional Mediterranean isn't cool enough for Dustine.
Well, no, I think cool enough for the show.
No, I'm just stirring the pot. I see sorghum here.
Yes.
I'm intrigued.
So I have a sorghum seeded bread.
So you've put it inside the bread raw?
Yes.
So you're not afraid that the texture is going to be really, really hard?
Not sure.
Okay, we move.
Don't stress out.
I'm not stressing out. I'm just asking the questions.
So where did you get your inspiration from?
It's South African inspired, so it's things that I grew up eating and I still prepare.
So what are the things?
I'll be making cabbage biltong.
So uktosa ndawonye or? Oh, so that's going to act as a seasoning and your meat component? On that note. Can you tell us what are the flavors?
I'm going with Italian inspired flavors today. We are going to have a sage and biltong butter.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
I'm still a South African as much as I love Italy.
That's fantastic.
Okay, and how are you feeling in terms of time? Is there any chance you might use your pin?
If I do, it's a bad thing.
Oh, it's a bad thing? Why would it be a bad thing?
Because I'm planning to stay here and use it some other time.
Oh, I see.
Not for now.
Okay.
Well, would you tell us what you're creating today? What's your inspiration?
I have a love for tomatoes.
Okay.
So you guys are about to get tomatoes, like.
Oh, so that's the theme?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me more, tell me more.
In the Avo, I'm using it.
Okay.
In my Avo dip, and also in my yogurt dip, I'm also using it.
Okay, and the pomegranate?
Pomegranate is for Maharasa sauce. You guys are gonna love it.
Okay.
Also got walnuts.
Okay, so what is that, Middle Eastern?
Yeah, Mediterranean.
Mediterranean, oh.
That's what the king is playing as well today.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah.
Hi, Danny. You seem like you have everything under control today.
I feel like I have everything under control today. This is my last bread component.
Okay, well listen, Danny did preempt and say that she loves bread, it's her thing. So clearly the confidence is showing in the amount of breads that she's giving us.
Yes, no, definitely.
Love it.
So I just feel like I need a Desi vibe up in here. That's why I'm lighting an incense. I just want to make it feel like I'm at home and I don't want to be nervous and I need to just do this the right way. I'm using the Clover double cream plain yogurt to make a whipped feta.
Right now I'm making my Humarasa sauce. I put the stove on high and I went to attend other things. When I came back, it was burnt. I have no other option but to throw it away and make a new one.
Now I'm busy putting sesame seeds onto my buns and it's going into the oven.
Bread should be in the oven.
Contestants, listen up. You are halfway through this baking challenge. You have 1 hour left. Keep pushing.
Coming up, time is tight and the dough is sticky. Will the contestants hold their crumb under pressure?
Dreams come true with people who believe in better. Capitec is the business bank for everyone. Capitec.
I am busy just basting my crackers with a bit of olive oil because I noticed that they need a bit of seasoning and I forgot to do that before. So I'm just trying to get this garlic and herb salt to stick to the top.
I am making batter infused with smoked salmon, basil, dill, lemon, garlic, and some herbs. Perfect. Now I need to shape my batter.
Danny, are we cooking avo?
Yes, I'm going to try it for my avo smash because I felt like it was a bit basic and I needed to bring maybe some smokiness or something into it.
Have you done this before?
No, I haven't.
Oh, just a new vibe because everything's going so well, hey?
No, well, my crackers turned out great. So
lovely.
And my fougasse is actually in the oven too. I think it's almost finished as well.
Lovely. Okay.
Oh, my eyes.
So what's happening with the confit garlic?
I'm going to use the garlic oil in my tzatziki as well as the roasted garlic in my tzatziki.
Right, now moving on to my anchovy batter. I always use Moray River salted butter. I think it's the best, got the best flavour. And I'm going to throw in some fresh anchovies, and I'm going to grab some parsley. I think I need a touch of parsley. And then I'm going to try and whip it in my KitchenAid, and let's see, maybe it'll work. My name is Dustine Tobler. I'm 55. I'm happily married, mother of 2 beautiful daughters. I'm a caterer and a food stylist. I learned to cook at home with my mom and just making salads on the weekend, a cake here and there, and slowly my passion grew. But I'm really a home cook and sort of developed from there. I've done several courses and I just keep practicing. My catering business called Let Dustine Do It was born out of me pivoting out of a corporate career into a more creative space. I entered the Taste Master competition because I really thought here created a beautiful opportunity for me to showcase what I can do. It was a bold move, and I know that the competition is very, very tough, but I really wanted to get out there, demonstrate that at 55 you can still do anything.
I think Dustine entering the Taste Master competition at her age has been so brave. Cooking and the catering and bringing people together with her food is her first love. I'm so proud of her for doing this.
Food is honestly my love language. Watching people's faces light up as they enjoy every mouthful really makes me very happy.
Dustine, I wish you all the best. Stay calm, stay cool, deliver what you've always delivered, which is top-notch cooking. You've got this, sister.
There's an atmosphere here. There's incense burning. I see marigold. Where are you transporting me to?
To my home, where there's Desi vibes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel it. Okay. So since that's going on, I can only assume that everything else in terms of the bake is A-okay.
Yes.
And the accompaniments all
I have
set
one
to
more.
go?
I have one more.
Which is?
The last thing was actually a butter chicken dip.
Oh, you didn't mention that one before. Oh, so many secrets, so many secrets. Okay, tell me about it.
I'm gonna use some tomato and onion, some chili, all my spices.
Okay, so curry vibes, eh? You're making the actual butter chicken curry.
Butter chicken curry and then food processor and we're done. That's our dip.
I am making a jam flavored butter. Not just any jam. This is marula jam. So it is taking me back home because you know you can't find marula anywhere else. You can only find it in Mpumalanga, Limpopo, KZN or the Northwest. Lo insinya wa makanyi marula tree. So we don't farm marula tree, it just grows anywhere. But you can only find it in Africa. Loko ya ri vatsongo a hi swi rhandza swa ku hi teka marula hi dya loko hi vuya hi le xikolweni. Also na vakokwani va hina a va endla a jam ya marula, which I enjoy. Lexi ndi xi rhandzaka hi makanyi kumbe marula fruit i ku ndi kule hi mavona kun'wana na kun'wana. It's part of us. Ndi rhandza na swa ku wa kota ku endla like your savory dish, your sweet dish. Like you can make anything, you can bake with it. So what's not to love about marula, and it's homegrown?
Dustine, how are things going?
Not too bad.
No?
Now we're moving on to my feta whip.
Okay.
I was quite inspired with what you did. I'm going to actually add honey.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, because I liked your sweet.
Salt and
yeah,
sweet.
I'd really
vibe.
Yeah, connected with me.
So what other flavors are going into your whipped feta?
So I'm going to use the clover feta and I'm going to try the clover Greek authentic yogurt. I've never used this before either.
It's very tasty.
Is it?
Good tang to it too.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the vision?
So ngizoba no cheke.
Oh, and to jack the futhi. Did you take the dough and steam it?
So I will steam it.
Oh.
It's proofing.
Because before I'll show you go check.
No, ucheke unokhona phakathi.
Oh, okay. Isiko sombila crossed with ujek.
Yes.
Okay. Wake wawenza kanjeni ujek?
Angaze ngiyenze kanje.
Risky. Okay. Khuluma ngemfino.
Umfino uzoba a creamy mfino. So I'll also be adding clover cream.
Okay.
Just to make it creamy.
Oh, lovely. Loje, Siswami.
Yebo.
Hamba kanjani lana?
Pretty well, actually.
Oh, good news. I love a positive outlook, okay? Tell me more.
I hope so.
You're taking it back suddenly.
What's the next dip that's also happening?
Avo and basil dip. So, yes.
Interesting combo, like it, yeah?
And then I'll season that with some lemon juice and a few other accompaniments.
Oh, are you a lover of ukotapea or not really?
I am.
No? Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
Avo lovers all round.
I'm telling you, I eat it straight from the tree.
I'm going to move on to my chorizo tomato yogurt dip.
Mpho,
Hi.
sipi sinkwa. I haven't seen any dough on your station.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And it's baking you. Oh, you plaited. You plaited it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Mine just cut it thin. Looking good.
We're looking good.
Okay. Oh, promising.
Promising. No, I'm not doing that again. I'm going to 10 minutes since I no.
Okay.
No,
Now,
yeah,
don't forget.
No, we're not doing that again.
Okay,
It looks okay. It looks okay.
This is a prawn ceviche, and I've just added a whole lot of vegetables, tomato, onions, and of course the avocado, and some herbs, salt and pepper. I put a touch of honey because I just felt like it was just too sour, so then we'll serve here.
Contestants, you've been baking for an hour and a half. You have 30 minutes left.
Come on, guys. Let's push.
Yeah.
Let's go, let's go.
Let's go.
So bread, it's ready. I'm just leaving it to cool off so I can cut inside.
I'm feeling positive, but I know I need to start thinking about plating soon because I want to arrange all my components in the order that they need to be enjoyed.
I'm happy. They look a little floury. I'm wondering if I should just put a bit of oil on them, gloss them up a bit, but I'm happy with them.
So, what do we have going on here?
Laniwani hina Evo mango acha. Of course, I won't let you taste because it's a surprise.
All right.
So,
And then your bread, how's that going?
so breads are ready.
So you're making a three different type bread for us?
It just happened.
Oh, I love that.
It just
for us.
happened.
No, that's fantastic.
If my mother saw this kitchen, she would kill me because it's a mess.
It's 10 minutes and I'm feeling a little stressed because I had planned that I would have plated by now. Well, started the plating process. So I think, let me give myself 5 minutes and then let me start.
So I look up and I now see 10 minutes on the clock, and I'm feeling a little bored.
You done?
Yeah. Now we just pray the bread's okay.
We pray. It is.
For bread.
And I see you're already plating for us.
Yes, I am, I think, finished. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to compose it. The elements are connected to each other, but I don't know if I can execute that vision because of the size of this board. So I might need to make another plan.
I'm getting my bread out, and boy, does it look beautiful. I can't believe it. I made this. I hope it tastes as great as it looks.
1 minute.
It's the last minute left, and I need to quickly put on my chili flakes and my honey, otherwise my dish is not complete.
10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I almost forgot to add the bread onto my board.
3, 2, 1. Everybody put everything down. Time's up. Well done. Woo!
Nzakile. So you ndendlile what I could, and this is what I wanted to do.
I've tasted my bread, it does taste good, and I've tasted of each of the accompaniments and they're working. I'm praying that I'm not going home today.
I don't really wish I had a Sensodyne pen today, but I know I'm going to need it sometime in the future because I'll still be here.
I'm not confident that it's not me going home, but I'm really, really happy.
I felt confident, so I wasn't stressed too much. But now, looking at my fellow competitors' dishes, I am a little bit concerned that maybe I haven't zhuzhed it up enough.
I think I've done okay. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of me because I was better than the last time.
Next up, the bread course is served. Who will impress the judges enough to earn a spot in the next round? When it's fresh from the oven, every bite tells a story. Melted or drizzled bread begins with clover.
Whenever you have something really cold, and then you get this short, sharp kind of sensation, that's sensitivity. The problem is not going to go away by itself. I always recommend Sensodyne.
As I'm walking, a lot is going through my mind. How are they gonna feel about the sorghum bread? I don't know.
I saw that side eye. Hey, Tinyiko, kuhambe kanjani namhlanje?
Kuhambe kahle compared to last week. So into engijabulisayo ukuthi you finally get to taste my bakings.
Right, let's dig in, chef.
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, you just went straight in. Wow, bravery.
You only live once, eh?
You do. Tinyiko, I think the story that you told here is very apparent. I think it's a beautiful story of celebrating the region from which you come from. The bread, the jatka idea, I thought was a wonderful idea. I think that you could have added more bila to the mix and it would have kind of, made the whole thing a little bit more complete. But in terms of how you steam the bread, it's fully cooked. Everything is baked beautifully. I was concerned about the sorghum on the inside. Was it going to actually get cooked and, affect the texture? And it is crunchy, but it has softened a little bit. So it's not a raw sorghum texture. So bravo, I think that was a very successful bake for you.
I love the amarula dip. It has a soury, sweet taste to it. It's really nice. Thank you so much.
You can see.
There's the smile. No side eye now, just smiles, eh? Thank you, Tinyiko. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I am shaking my boots. I don't know what to expect. I see my plate lying there, but I'm very uncertain.
Danny, so you finally made it. How do you feel?
I am confident that I've prepared all of my elements, but I am nervous whether I have elevated them enough to blow you away.
If you were given an extra 30 minutes, what would you have done to make it even better?
At this point, my mind is so frazzled that I cannot think of what I would have done differently. I just have that fear in whether it will be good enough.
Okay, let's do it, chef. Dig in. Danny, that self-doubt, pack it away for a bit because you did a stunning job. Each and every bread variant that you put on here is perfectly executed. Interesting in terms of flavor and the accompaniments as well, equally delicious. Very interesting, intricate flavors that you put together and in great balance. Well done.
Thank you, Zola.
Danny, I have to agree with Zola. Everything was out of this world. Like the flavors, the textures, everything was just perfect.
Thank you so much. That's a big relief to hear.
Deep
Thank
breath.
you.
In and out you go. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you. I'm feeling very nervous as I'm walking up to the judges. It's because my first judge tasting was not a great one. So yeah, that's still in my head vividly. So I'm hoping that this time I'm gonna do well.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling after today's bake?
At least I got everything on. That's how I'm feeling.
And are you happy with the flavors that you put together?
Yes, I'm happy with the flavors I put together. And I hope that you guys will also be happy with it.
So let's dig in, shall we?
Yes. Well, for me, everything presented well. It was a very unique bread for me. The cheese and everything was spread pretty well throughout the bread. I just found it's lacking a little bit of seasoning and the oomph, the je ne sais quoi that you actually want for the dips. But regarding the bread itself, very nice and yeah, well executed.
Thank you.
I echo chef's sentiment on the bread. You proved it the perfect amount. You distributed your filling really beautifully. You baked it wonderfully. It's got a beautiful spring about it. I do agree with chef when it comes to the avo and the butter in terms of seasoning. The salmon butter lacking in salmon for me.
Okay.
But these two for me were delicious in terms of flavor. The pop of sweetness was really lovely. And
Thank
the
you.
balance of hot and cooling in that one really went well. And it all paired very well with your bread as well. So
Thank you.
yeah, lots of wonderful positives, but just a few tweaks and it would have been, you know, perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mpho.
Thank you.
Walking up to the judges, I am very nervous because I don't know if my dishes will live up to their expectation.
Leger, leger, leger. Why are you looking so nervous?
Because I'm in front of you two.
We make you nervous? Why?
I want to impress you.
Okay. So everything in front of us is exactly what you intended?
I would have liked to have given you a bit more bread. However, in my restaurant, once you're done with that loaf, I will then come back to ask you, do you need more bread?
We love a generous host. Thank you very much. Okay, let's dig in.
Yes, perfect.
Watching the judges taste, I am feeling very nervous. Both judges are seasoned chefs. So I'm sure they're looking for bold flavors, and I'm not sure if my flavors are bold enough.
Leger, if I was in your restaurant, would I ask for more of this bread?
I hope you would.
I would. Because you not only baked it beautifully, but also I love that the filling is evenly distributed throughout. I'm getting every flavor with every piece, so bravo for that. In terms of your dips, I have two favorites. The biltong butter and the sun-dried tomato olive oil, because those flavors burst in your mouth and everything just works together. The two on the ends, very plain, but those two and that bread, delish.
Zola, I think you stole the words right out of my mouth. It's the flavors within the sun-dried tomato and olive. It is phenomenal. The way your bread is presented from the inside with the filling and everything, it really looks nice and it tastes wonderful. I love the biltong butter. I was looking forward the whole day for it. Fantastic job.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Up next, with only Dustine and Kershnie left to present their bread courses, who will be the first contestant going home? You could win 5,000 Rand with the Tastemaster SA and Capitec. We want to know, which final dish do you think looked the best? To enter, reply with your answer on the competition post on the Tastemaster SA's Facebook, X or Instagram accounts. Make sure you include hashtag #GrowWithCapitec and hashtag the Tastemaster SA in your entry. T's and C's apply and can be found on the tastemaster.co.za. From oven-fresh croissants to warm, delicious baked bread, our bakery brings the joy and ingredients to match. Only at Food Lovers Market. Real food made with real heart.
I'm feeling very confident. I'm feeling happy. My heart's not heavy.
Kershnie, I was nervous for you to see you run around in the last 10 minutes of the bake-off, but it seems like you actually managed to pull everything off and present something wonderful for us.
So I'm so proud of my Indian heritage and culture. I thought, let me stay true to myself, go back deep into my roots, and bring some spice and heat to the table.
Lovely. Kershnie, I think that your bread looked very, very appetizing. I was very excited to experience that almond stuffing. The bread is baked beautifully, but you didn't quite manipulate the filling as much as you could because, you know, we got very little in the one that we shared, and then I wanted to open another one just to see if it was, you know, luck of the draw. And this one, I can't see any almond in that one. So next time, just, you know, make sure that you evenly distribute whatever you're flavoring the bread with. In terms of the flavors of your dips, delicious. That is all I can say because the warmth of the spices, the different textures in all the dips, it was cool and hot and spicy at the same time. It blew my mind and cooled my mind at the same time. It was really, really lovely, and that was, you know, well thought through. Delicious, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, I think if this was based on flavor competition and just the dips today, you would have gotten a 10 out of 10. But with the bread, as Zola said, There's a little bit of a lack of the almonds all over. I think maybe a little bit more of the ingredient could have been added in. But other than that, it was well executed. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Feeling nervous, as always. You know, when you're having your food critiqued by professional people, it's always a very nerve-wracking experience.
Dustine, welcome to the hot spot. You were done quite early in the bake. Tell us a little bit more about your story.
So my themes are Mediterranean. So it's a modern twist on the Mediterranean, just to keep it current and create a bit of excitement in the story.
And I assume, you know, since you finished so early, everything turned out exactly how you'd envisioned it to?
Look, I can see the honey has slid off my feta whip, which I'm not too happy to see.
It's okay, I'll scoop some on the side.
Yeah, it was intended to be over the top. But other than that, I'm happy, yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Let's taste then, shall we?
Well, I'm watching how Zola's cutting the bread, and I'm not seeing as many olives as I would like. So now I feel like I'm hyperventilating, and I'm just starting to have serious anxiety.
Dustine, I like the story that you're telling in terms of flavor. I can see it's all kind of coming from the same place, which is really great. For me, this one is sensational. I love that salty-sweet combination. The crunch of the pumpkin seeds on top really added to that as well. The ceviche for me, I think slightly on the acidic side. There's not enough balance for me in terms of flavor. Anchovy butter, no remarks, delish. The oil, it lacks a little bit of seasoning. It just to bring all those flavors together. The bread, wonderfully baked. The only thing is, you know, there's a lot of olive missing. But yeah, a wonderful, colorful, generous spread. You could be proud of it.
Thank you very much.
Yes, the ceviche can do with a bit of seasoning. Once again, the pumpkin seeds condiment is absolutely fantastic. Something different. I haven't had it before. Your bread, I would have said maybe prove your bread just a little bit longer. It felt almost like a little bit on the heavy side. But other than that, everything was nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dustine.
Thank you, guys. I'm feeling not as positive as I was earlier. I'm a little bit nervous.
Chef, at the beginning of this challenge, my hope was that the contestants would impress you. So after tasting everybody's wares, are you impressed?
I am definitely impressed. I think they all showcase quite a bit of talent and flavor pairing, and I'm very proud of them.
I think that the bread quality all through was really, really great. So yeah, all that's left is for us to make the decision.
Yes.
Cheers to that. Well, contestants, you have just made it through your very first elimination challenge, and you know now how tough it is.
I'm sure to say anything can happen.
I have no idea how this is going to go, especially since they said 2 of my dips were underwhelming.
Chef, were you impressed?
Contestants, I was definitely impressed. There was well-balanced flavors, a lot of aromas, and the breads itself, well presented, well baked, well proven all around. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef.
Larce. Kershnie. Danny. The 3 of you had the best bakes of the day. You are therefore safe. We will see you in the next challenge. Congratulations.
This was such a relief to me. Can't believe it.
Yay! Top 3 bakes! That, of course, means Tinyiko, Dustine, Mpho. Your bakes fell slightly short. You had some amazing flavor components, but there were elements that just missed the mark. The first person to be eliminated from the Taste Master SA is...
Never in my entire life have I felt like I was standing for an entire day and it was just a couple of minutes.
You're just so unsure. Are you staying? Are you going?
Is it me? But I really don't want to go home. I'm sure sorry.
Dustine.
I'm disappointed. I'm sad I'm not going to be continuing on the journey.
Dustine, it's been short, but it's been so wonderful. You have such a colorful, vibrant spirit about you. You delivered some delicious flavors, and I'm sure everybody is really sad to see you go. I'm going to give you an opportunity to say some parting words if you'd like.
Oh, just a huge thank you to everybody, to my gorgeous contestants. They are amazing. You guys are such tough competitors, so it was not easy. And to the crew and to everybody from Taste South Africa, thank you so much.
Thank you, Dustine. You can say your final goodbyes, then take off your apron and leave the Tastemaster kitchen.
Before I go, I'd really like to wish the other 9 contestants all the very best. They are amazing people. They're all so talented, and a lot of them really, really want this so badly. I'll be watching.
Woo! Clap her off, clap her off! Eliminations are always tough, and it only gets harder from this point forward, so stay focused.
Next week, the top 9 face a new challenge, and they'd better be ready for chaos. It's a test of teamwork and agility, featuring award-winning chef and rising star Nathan Clark from the Test Kitchen Fledglings.
Another feel-good production.